of 7 days, 30 days in the garage. I'm doing it live because it's Saturday and there's a lot of things to do today, and I don't have a ton of time to make a whole video, so I figured we would just do it live, and that'll cut out all the editing time, and it'll be so much fun. So, I gotta set my phone to silent. Hang on, I'm new at this. Let's see here, turn this off and do this. There we go. Okay, anyway, thanks for staying with me. Alright, so today what we're going to be doing is cleaning the carburetor on that moped that we replaced the plastic on right here. So I went to test ride it after everything was all put back together, and it doesn't idle. So I think that's just going to be an easy carburetor clean. Going to pop the carburetor out, clean it out, make sure the pilot jet's all clear, and then put it back together, turn it on. It's going to work awesome. So, no doubt, 100%. So let's just dive right into it, I guess. First thing we got to do is take the seat off. Pretty easy. Actually, the latch is hooked to the key, which is kind of cool. Got a couple 10mm bolts on here. This is a 9mm socket. We're doing it live. All right. Take the gas tank lid off. Now this has 2 more bolts down here. Pinch my thumb pretty good. Okay. Here's the carburetor. So shouldn't be too difficult. Just got to take the throttle cable off, take the intake tube from the air filter off, and then take this side off. This is the electronic choke. We'll just unplug that. And then the fuel line. Nope, that's the crankcase breather. Where's the fuel line at? Fuel line's... well, I'm sure we'll find it. Oh, here it is. So, here we go. Just going to loosen these clamps. Wrong size. I'm going to take these, loosen up these nuts here holding the throttle cable in. Just took everything in me not to say these nuts, and then I just said it, so joke's on me. I'm going to take this off. Actually, I might not need to take that off, these 2 nuts. Wrong guess again. Okay, pull that cable out of the bracket. Now I can take the cable off over here, like this. Okay, throttle cable disconnected. I'm gonna open up this little thing holding this, unplug the electronic choke. Okay. That's the hose from the air filter. This is the hose going into the motor. This is just a drain line, so it just goes down to the ground. And another drain line. Okay, maybe not. I'm not 100% sure. And this is the little clamp for the fuel line. Okay, I just had to make sure that it wasn't out of gas. I forgot to check that, but it's full. But why is it not draining? Is that an electronic? Oh, looks like a vacuum-operated fuel switch. Yeah, right here. So this is a vacuum line that goes to the fuel switch, so when the motor's turning over, it knows to turn the fuel on. Okay, carburetor is out. Let's go clean it up. Yeah, let's see. Let's do one of these. There we go. So I need to get this float bowl off to get to the pilot jet, which I suspect is a little bit clogged, which would explain why it's not idling. And I should let the fuel out. It's kind of finding its way out. Got my plus screwdriver right here. There we go. This is where the business happens. So this is an accelerator pump. When you pull the throttle, pushes down on this rod, and there's a little diaphragm in here with some check valves. So when the rod pushes down on the, oh, look at that, you can see. Yeah. So that just squirts a bunch of fuel right into the carburetor. I don't know why I'm just dumping this on this paper. All right, so here's our pilot jet, I believe. Pretty sure. And our main jet. Cool. I'm just going to pull these. I'm going to pull the pilot jet out and the main jet, blow some air through here, blow some brake cleaner through here, put it back together, see if it idles up or runs at idle. Pilot jet. So this has a teeny tiny little orifice. Oh, phone's getting warm. I don't know if it's going to let me finish this live stream. But when this gets dirty, gets even a little speck in there, the thing won't idle. Hi. Bye. You're live on YouTube. You want to say hi?
Follow me at Verbinding House.
Okay. All right, so I'm just going to blow some compressed air through here. Hold on tight, because it likes to leave. And I'm just going to hold it up to the light and make sure the hole looks nice and round. Pretty good. All right, let's pull this jet out. Got our main jet here, and you're probably not going to be able to see this on camera. Oh yeah, you can see through it. That looks pretty clean. And I actually wasn't worried about that being dirty because once I did get it to start, it would run fine down the road, but once you tried to idle, like sitting at a stoplight, it got pretty sad. All right, before I blow through everything, I'm just going to pull. Where's the mixture screw on this bad boy? Is it under here? Just going to pull this out. Come on. Come on. Gently. Okay. I guess I'll pull the float off too. Why not? Got the float needle. There we go. All right. So I'm going to blow compressed air through here where the pilot jet was, through here where the main jet was. This, I think, is the choke. So I'll blow some through there, but I'm not 100% sure how this electronic thing works. Let me pull that off just to make sure I can clean the passages without that thing in there. go. I guess that could have been the issue too, but probably not because I was running it for a while and it still wouldn't idle. Okay, time for some more compressed air. And I'm actually going to hit it with some brake cleaner too. Just go in all the orifices I can find. Oh. It's usually a good idea to wear safety glasses when you're doing this. I tend to use my contact lenses as safety glasses in this situation. Oh, they don't really work very well. Okay, down there. Anything else? That's where the accelerator pump squirts out through here. All right, let's clean that all out, and then we can put it back together, see if it runs. Oh, that was loud. Through the pilot hole. Generally, you just want to see that mist comes out. This end. Yeah. Getting some juices flowing. Okay. I would say I feel pretty medium about this. I think it was the pilot jet, which I cleaned, so we'll see what we get. Put this diaphragm back in here. Oh no, it's gonna fight me. Gonna do one of these. Get it lined up. Come on. F. All right. Put the spring on here. Needle's not going in the hole. There we go. Goes in the hole, comes out the hole. And I'm just going to kind of shift this around as I press it down lightly. Make sure the diaphragm's seating. There we go. Put these back in here. We're at 18 minutes. I wonder if I can get this thing running in 30 minutes. I'm going to feel real stupid if it doesn't work. Okay. Diaphragm's back on. Working. Put the pilot jet back in. Nice and clean. There we go. And the float. working. And put the bowl on. There we go. Okay. Put the choke back in. Line up the hole. Looks good. Trying to mouth breathe as quietly as I can for you guys. Alright, and this thing back on here. Okay, I think that's all I took off, and we can stick it back in there. There we go. Make sure it's facing in the right direction here. And got a drain tube here. And another drain tube that goes over there. And we can plug it into these. Actually, let's stick the fuel line before I get too far down. Get on there. Get on there. Okay. And there we go. What goes in the tube comes out the tube. Alright. Alright. Screw these clamps down. Can you get a bigger plus? Get the big red plus. Turn this clamp towards me a bit. Come on, you bastard. Okay. That's not coming back. There we go. Got 5 minutes left before this thing has to be running. Half an hour carb clean. I guess I didn't show you that it wasn't running before, so you could always just assume it ran well the whole time, and I just took it apart and put it back together. That would be kind of, well, that'd be really lame. But I can't prove I didn't do that. There we go. Plug in the choke. And throttle cable. these nuts. Get a little bit more slack in here. Cool with that. No, wait. This. There we go. There we go. Tighten that down with the wrench that I know the location of. Very nearby. There it is. Give that a good medium-low grunt. Okay. Gas is hooked up, choke's hooked up, intake tube's hooked up, this boot's hooked up, throttle cable's hooked up. Put this little boot back on the throttle cable, keep it nice and clean and tidy. Get on there. Fuel lines, did that. Throttle works. Okay. So I got to turn the motor over a few times. It's not going to start right away because I need to get fuel flowing back in to fill up the float bowl, and that won't happen unless there's a vacuum, so the motor has to turn for a little while to generate the vacuum. But I got to put a jumper on here because the battery's dead. Stand by. Plus over here, and minus over here. The jumper knows it's there. Turn that on. Okay. This is gonna work so good. Use power. Okay, turn on the thing. No big deal, but it wasn't doing this before. And I wish I had tried to start it before to prove it to you, but it wasn't doing it. So like, comment, subscribe if you want to watch professional mechanic be a complete badass on TV. So thanks for watching, guys. Day 7, 30 days in the garage. Tune in next time, tomorrow, for something else. Tomorrow. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Comment, notification bell. Goodbye, guys.